gonna start off by saying that I'm gonna talk a tiny bit at the start, so please skip the intro. There are timestamps on the timeline if you don't feel like listening to me yap a tiny bit. You can just get to the videos, but I have just a couple of things to say about the video. So this video has been extremely requested by the stream viewers. People have been like, oh well, why don't you have recordings of you singing? I'm just like, I'm not a professional singer. It's so much pressure to try to like record like studio quality clips of my singing. I'm otherwise trained in music, but like singing is not something I'm actually like trained in. So it's gonna be very much like a live session type of thing, even though it's not live, so don't expect every mistake to be edited out or anything like that. It's gonna be chill. I just wanted to kind of get this out for people because singing is so requested on my streams, but like please don't expect it to be perfect. Now these videos tend to do much worse in the algorithm, especially because my general videos tend to be so much of like, oh, 1 hour no talking type of vibe. So I know some of you guys are not gonna be like into this video, not gonna even click on this video because you see like singing and you're like, oh, this is not the type of ASMR I listen to, which is perfectly fine. But those of you who are interested in seeing this kind of content, like any support on this video, likes and shares, and especially comments, also any like super thanks or Patreon support, like super appreciated, and extremely important if you want to see more of this kind of content. Like, as much as I'm ready to like see like this video is probably not gonna get nearly as much views as my other videos, like if I can see support in the comments, that's gonna make me much more likely to make more videos like this. For example, some piano playing videos, like relaxing songs on the piano, or just more singing in general. If you have songs that you'd like me to sing in the future, you may write those in the comments, but I make zero promises of learning those songs. Yeah, that is pretty much it. We have, I think, like 7 songs. Some Finnish songs first, then English ones. There's timestamps for everything, so check those out, and thank you so much for watching. We're just going to get to it, and if Eddie is noisy, Eddie is my dog, he's sleeping right next to me, like, don't be hard on him, he's had some diarrhea. I made food for him and it had jasmine rice instead of basmati rice, and apparently his stomach can't deal with jasmine rice, so we're going back to basmati rice, but he's not been feeling well, not at all. So I'm not gonna be like throwing him out of the room if he's being noisy or something like that. He's having a rough day already. And yeah, I might look a little rough as well because I've had a long week and I've been exercising a lot, and I think I've been overdoing it a little, so I've been feeling really tired. Also, it's like 30 Celsius here, so I'm like baking to death. Yeah. that's all. Let's start with the singing. Enjoy the video and good night if you're going to sleep. Sleep well. Äiti lasta tuditta, lasta tuntureiden, päivä taakse kaikoa, yhäin tähtiöiden, vaikka kylmä alla yö, toivet usein maahan lyö. Kerran lapsen lahjaksat, nää kairain kultamaat. Sulje silmät pienoinen, uinu onnen unta. Suuri on ja ihmeinen, unten valtakunta. Kun sä suureks vartut vain, mailla vain aukeain, silloin lapsen lahjaksat, nää kairain kultamaat. Räiskepohjan loimujen, tuiskuima tuulien, kehtolaulua vain on, ne Lapin lapselle. That was a Finnish lullaby my mom used to sing for me. It's called Lapin äidin kehtolaulu, which roughly translates to like a Lapland mother's lullaby. We're gonna go to the next one, which is a very common kind of lullaby as well. It's called The Sun Ray and the Troll. And it's like a tragic love song about a troll who falls in love with the sun ray. Aurinko muistan jäi jälkeen hetken. Päivänsäde viimeinen. Hämärä jo maille hiipi. Päivänsäde kultasiipi. Juuri aikoi lentäessä sen. Kun menninkäisen pienen näki vastaan tulevan, se juuri oli noussut luolastaan. Kas menninkäinen ennen päivän laskua ei voi, milloinkaan elää täällä maan. Katselivat toisiansa, menninkäinen rinnassansa, tunsi kummaleiskuntaa. Sanoi, poltat silmiäni, mutten ole eläissäni nähnyt mitään yhtä ihanaa. Ei haittaa, vaikka loisteesi mun sokeaksi saa. On pimeässä helppo taivalta. Käy luokseni, niin kotiluolaan näytän sulle tien. Ja sinut armakseni vien. Säde vastas, peikko kulta, pimeys vie hengen multa, enkä toivo kuolemaa. Pois mun täytyy heti mennä, ellen kohta valoon lennä, niin en hetkeäkään elää saa. Niin lähti kaunis päivänsäde, mutta vieläkin, kun menninkäinen öisin tallustaa. Hän miettii, miksi toinen tällä valon lapsiaan. Ja toinen yötä rakastaa. Okay, next I have a difficult song with lots of high notes, but I know there are some chatters who are especially big fans of this one, so I'll try my best. This one is called Sininen uni, which translates to blue dream. We have one chatter called Joulunuppi in the chat who keeps calling the Sininen ilta just to trigger me, which means blue evening, but it's blue dream, and it's kinda about the sleep elf. What do you call it in English? The little elf creature, mythological creature who puts the children to sleep. Okay. Joka ilta kun saapuu oikea yö, niin nukkumatti nousee ja oven hiljaa lyö. On sillä uniset tossut ja niillä se sipsuttaa. Se hiipii ovesta sisään ja hyppää kaapin taa. Ja sillä on uninen lakki ja sininen uninen vyö. Ja unista jäätelön päällä se pienillä hampailla syö. Ja sillä on sininen auto ja se auto herää näin. Surrur, surrur ja lähtee unen sinistä maata päin. Ja pieni sateen varjo on aivan kallellaan. Ja sinistä unien kirjaa se kantaa kainalossaan. Ja unien sinimaahan se lapset autolla vie. Surrur, surrur ja sinne on sininen uninen tie. Ja siellä on kultainen metsä ja metsässä kultainen puu. Ja unien sinilintu ja linnulla kultainen suu. Ja se unien sinilintu se lapsia tuudittaa. Se laulaa unisen laulun. La 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 la. One more Finnish song. I was in the Scouts as a kid. We don't have like Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts very separate in Finland, at least not with the younger kids. And our scout group was called the Squirrels, and we sang this song, or part of it, at the end of every scout meeting. It's also a lullaby. Makeasti orainen makas samma huoneessansa. Sinne vei hallin hammas, eikä metsämiehen ansa ehtineet milloinkaan. Kammiostaan korkeasta katse onnellinen, keinuvassa kehtolinnassa. Siellä kiikkuu oravainen, armaan kuusen äidin rinnas. Metsolan kantele soi. Siellä torkkuu heilu häntä, akkuun alla pienoisella. Linnut laulain taivaan alla, saattaa hänet iltasella. Unien kultalan. Now it's time for English songs. These are not necessarily gonna be lullabies, but rather like kinda movie or serious music. Just happen to be the songs that have stuck with me. Yeah. Gonna start with Misty Mountains from The Hobbit. Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day, to find a long forgotten gold. The pines were roaring on the height, the winds were moaning in the night. The fire was red, it flaming spread. The trees like torches blazed with light. Next, Rains of Castamere. Who are you? The proud Lord said that I must bow so low. Just a cat of a different coat, that's all the truth I know. A coat of gold or coat of red, as strong and sharp as yours. And so he spoke, and so he spoke, that Lord of Castamere. And now the rains weep over his hall, and no one's there to hear. And now the rains weep over his hall, with not a soul to hear. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. This is gonna be a last song we're gonna do. Toss a coin to your witcher. Gonna have lyrics here just in case, but surely I'll remember most of this. Oh no, it is making sounds. When the humble bard graced to ride along with Geralt of Rivia, along came this song. From when the white wolf fought the silver-tongued devil, his army of elves that his host did there revel. They came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my lute, and they kicked in my teeth, while the devil's horns minced our tender meat. And so cried the witcher, he can't be pleased. Toss a coin to your witcher, a valley of plenty, a valley of plenty. Whoa. Toss a coin to your witcher, a valley of plenty. At the edge of the world fight the mighty horde that bashes and breaks you and brings you to mourn. He thrusts every elf far back on the shelf, high up on the mountain from whence it came. He wiped out your pest, got kicked in his chest. He's a friend of humanity, so give him the rest. That's my epic tale. Our champion prevailed, defeated the villain, Now pour him some ale. Toss a coin to your witcher, a valley of plenty, a valley of plenty. Whoa. Toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity. Toss a coin to your witcher, a valley of plenty, a valley of plenty. Whoa. Toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the songs. If you did listen until the end, please tell me which one is your favorite. Okay.